So, niche designer, Middle Eastern perfumes. Here's my review.
Hola friends, mi gente, ¿cómo están? Espero que muy bien. I hope you're doing well. Friends, I thought we would hang out this evening and I thought we would talk about perfumes. Because we all love perfumes, and I have two that were added to the collection. I want to say at least a month ago now, and I wanted to talk about them. These two fragrances were very kindly gifted to me by Zimaya. I have quite a few of their fragrances, quite a bit that I've purchased, you know, and I think they've sent me maybe about like 5 or so thus far. I really enjoy the house, you know. I don't really have much trepidation when I choose a Zimaya perfume, but I did want to let you know that these were very kindly gifted. The thoughts are my own, and I will always try to be sincere in how I view a fragrance, hopefully not offend anybody. I try not to be offensive. Like I always say, fragrance is so subjective, you know, and outside of just like bad formulas or things that aren't made well, for the most part, it's all personal taste, right? We could both smell something and we have no idea how our minds and our noses are interpreting that same exact scent, how your body breaks down those molecules so that you're able to smell them the way you do, you know? I don't want to ramble too much, but I did want to just let you know about that. Let me show you what they sent over. So these are two fragrances. This is Anhaar Valley and Anhaar Dune. And then when you open it up, it looks like this. It's a really pretty box for these two fragrances. So the first one is Anhaar Valley. Unfortunately, I don't know if y'all could notice, but when this bottle arrived, it was like this. The hole that the perfume sits in could be tugging at the overspray. So I don't know if you see that, but all of this overspray is missing. It's only on Valley that we see this, right? And Dune pretty much is okay. Let me put this box down and let me show you just how pretty these bottles are. They're very pretty. They're these frosted bottles. This one is a frosted blue. This is like a frosted reddish orange, right? Que bonito. They capture the light so beautifully. And then the tops, let me get this, my smudgies off this one. The tops have really pretty design. So this is what it looks like. I'm hoping you can see. And then in the center, it says Zimaya. It's very pretty. The cap is not completely flimsy, but there have been heavier even from Zimaya. And then this one, Dune, pretty much has the same exact thing, except that it's orange, and in the center it says Zimaya. And we have this really beautiful curving. They're very pretty, the bottles. So let me start with Valley. Can I be honest with you? When I first sprayed Valley, I didn't really like it too much. I kind of got a scent that reminded me of something almost like a hair pomade, you know? And I was like, oh no, I don't think I'm gonna like this one. I think it's quite unisex though. As I said, I've had it about a month and I've been spraying out the perfume, right, from the pipette. I'll go out on my balcony, I do like 9 sprays, and I've been doing that and I've been allowing oxygen to get into this fragrance. And I want to say that in this month's time, it has changed, and it has changed for the better. It's very nice now. It's sat for about a month now, and now it's so much nicer. Especially, oh, it's so much nicer now. It's crazy. So this is very much like the bottle, and watery, aquatic type of scent. When I first spray it, now I pick up on a very pretty citrus note. It almost smells like a tangerine, like a very juicy, watery, ripe tangerine. This is very fresh, super fresh, watery, aquatic. There's something a little bit like it smells like a sunny day. So like an ozonic type of note here. And I believe an ozonic note is present in this perfume. So I am getting a very gorgeous, fresh, aquatic, watery, solar type of essence from this perfume. And right now what I smell is a very, very refreshing, lovely citrus. There's something a little bit green here, like almost like the zest from the rind of a citrus as well, not just the inside juicy sweet part, but something a little bit zesty like lemon or lime zest. But it's very refreshing. It is so pretty now. This has changed so much. I think this is unisex because it's not overly sweet. It's refreshing, really. This is perfect for summer, especially I would say high summer, like heat summer, you know. Here, I live in the South. Here in the South, it gets super hot. It gets super humid. It's like you're walking out into a wet blanket, a hot, wet blanket. But this would be very refreshing, very uplifting. Let me read you the notes for Anhaar Valley from Zimaya. Anhaar opens with an aquatic note, a water note. It's very watery, almost like, there's something that here that smells to me almost like a water lily. There's a beautiful floral in here, even though they don't mention that. So they're saying the aquatic note is at the top along with melon. They don't say what type of melon, apple, and peach. In the middle, we have an ozonic note. We have rose, ambergris, and musk. They're saying peach and apple. Do I pick up on apple? I don't. Now that I'm reading peach, I can kind of pick up on something that's like more of a green peach, you know, not completely ripe. But there is something fruity here. To me, my nose interpreted it as a citrus, as a very sweet citrus, but they don't have any citrus listed, even though that's what I'm picking up. A very fresh, watery, juicy citrus. Rose, again, I smell, okay, yes, rose is developing, like a pink rose, a young rose, a fresh rose. And to me, something that smells like a water lily. It's very nice, very refreshing. This is a very pretty perfume. Now, if you picked this up and you had a little bit of reservation about it, like I did when I first got it, if you're curious, you know, is this one, is it for women? First of all, I think it is. I think this is right there in the middle, like very much a unisex fragrance. If you have it and you were like, oh, this is not what I thought it was gonna be, give it time. It has gotten so pretty. Like, it has changed so much. I would wear this now. When I first got it, I was like, I wasn't really understanding what I was picking up there. And like I said, there was something that kind of smelled like almost like a hair pomade to me, you know, something a little, I don't really want to use the word greasy, but something that smelled like a hair product. And that's gone now. That's not there anymore. It's funny though, because what I am picking up, they do not have listed. If you have this, tell me, do you smell tangerine or clementines or something like that? A very, one of the orange citruses, you know, orange colored ones. That's very sweet. Let me know if you pick up on that. Anyway, right now, how this is right now, I would give this an 8 out of 10. This is a very nice fragrance. Super safe blind buy how it is right now. When I first got it, I don't know that I would have said to myself that I would have recommended you guys run out and get it, because it just, there was something a little bit discordant about the notes. Now it's super pretty, but can I pick out these things individually? No. What they have listed, except the rose. I will say that now I am picking up rose. I think I smell a little bit of peach, but those are mid notes. So I may just need to leave it on skin a little bit longer. And then ambergris and musk. Something here is keeping this very clean as well. It's like a clean sweetness to it. Possibly the ambergris. Keep that in mind. There is something like a little clean feeling here. I think it's pretty. Mi gente, that's Anhaar Valley. And then up next, we have Anhaar Dune. I am gonna be honest with you. This one is my favorite of the two. I like this one, and I think you will too. This one is gorgeous. All right, let me get a new perfume girly paper. Here we go. Did I give you any atomizer action on that other one? I'm not sure. I'm sorry. Here we go. Very nice, misty. Put some on the back of my hand as well. This is the one that I like the most out of the two. This is so pretty. This is so pretty. You know what this kind of reminds me of? Sol de Janeiro's Bum Bum Cream. It smells a little bit like Bum Bum Cream. I don't know what the notes for Bum Bum Cream are. I don't know. But it's reminding me of Bum Bum Cream. Ooh. Hold that thought. Let me look up Bum Bum Cream. So pretty. Okay, friends. So I looked up the notes for Bum Bum Cream, which is Sol de Janeiro Cheirosa 62. And there's a little bit of overlap, just a tiny bit though. That one has pistachio. There's no pistachio in here. Let me read you the notes for Anhaar Dune. So Anhaar Dune opens with vanilla and caramel. Middle notes are lemon zest and coconut. And then the base notes are ambergris and musk. Oh wow, so they both share ambergris and musk at the base. But right away, as soon as I spray this, I smell a salted caramel. It's so pretty. It's a salted caramel and vanilla. And then there's also something to me that smells a little bit like cream cheese icing. You know, when you have red velvet cake, that icing that's in red velvet cake, the white one, you know, or almost like the icing on carrot cake as well. There's something that smells a little bit like that. This is very gourmand. This is gourmand. It's very yummy. You know, I kind of smell something that's a little bit pistachio too, but it's not listed. We literally just have vanilla, caramel, lemon zest, coconut, ambergris, and musk. I'm not really picking up on the lemon zest, but there is something zesty. Now, what I have said it was lemon. This is pretty. Wow, so there's no pistachio in here? This is lovely. This is my favorite of the two. That salted caramel note is very pronounced. Now, you know, even though it's a gourmand and there's caramel, there's something very light and airy about this one too. And I would have to say it has to be that ambergris. Ambergris is also ambroxan, and it can be interpreted as a very clean type of scent. But yeah, it's caramelly, it's sweet, a tiny bit zesty. It's very, very pretty. It is so pretty. This is definitely my favorite one of the two. And again, to me, it smells so similar to Bum Bum Cream or Cheirosa 62. If you don't like Bum Bum Cream, I don't know that you would like this. There's a huge similarity here. Oh, this is gorgeous. Even when you smell it just like this. This one I liked from the very beginning, but it also has matured and developed, and the notes have become a lot richer. But I liked it from the very beginning. This one had to grow on me a bit, but it's doing so nicely now. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty now. It's getting prettier on my hand too. Like as we're speaking. But yeah, because I was like, no, esto no es para mí when I first got it. Now I'm like, wow, that's really gorgeous. I would reach for it, you know? Very pretty. It's so funny. They don't mention citrus because I'm picking up citrus. Very pretty. The rose here is very, very sweet and pretty too. Pink. It's developing more now. As time is progressing, we're getting into those middle notes. But yeah, this one, Dune, is really, really nice. If you love Bum Bum Cream, you're going to love this. If you love vanilla, salted caramel, a little bit of zest. They're saying it's lemon zest. There's a little powdery feeling to this too. Not overly powdery, that may be from the musk. And yeah, absolutely lovely. Now you see in Bum Bum Cream, they're saying that there's jasmine petals, heliotrope, pistachio, almonds, and sandalwood. To me, there's a floral in here. They don't have any listed at all. But there's something nice and flowery in here too. Maybe that's a jasmine. I think there's more here than they're saying. I do. But it's just pretty. Anyway, mi gente, that is Anhaar Valley and Anhaar Dune. Thank you so much to Zimaya for sending these over and letting me speak on them. I'm very grateful. I don't take it lightly to be entrusted with speaking about someone's brand and somebody's creations, right? Or a company's creations. So I'm very appreciative of that. Yeah, Anhaar Dune, get your nose on this one. I really like this one. I think I would definitely wear this once the weather starts heating up even more. It's very refreshing. It's aquatic. It's airy. Oh, it's so pretty. How is there no clementine or something in here? Anyway, mi gente. Thank you so so much for hanging out with me, for hearing about Anhaar Valley and Anhaar Dune. Let me know, do you have these? Have you heard about them? Would you consider picking them up? Y nada pues, thanks for taking the time. Have a pleasant rest of your evening and we will chat soon. Hablamos luego. Ciao!
I smell good. Yeah, I do. I smell good and I want you to smell good too. So, niche designer, Middle Eastern perfumes. Here's my review.